Have you ever heard of a large dog breed from Cuba, once used for guarding and catching runaway slaves in the 19th century? Or dogs that played a crucial role in cooking, ensuring meat was evenly roasted by running on a wheel that turned to spit? Imagine a dog so fierce it could take on a bear without flinching, or a dog so relentless it would fight to the death in the brutal world of dogfighting. Our history is filled with amazing and often surprising stories about dog breeds that no longer exist. Extinct dog breeds. We'll explore the story of a powerful breed whose fate took an unexpected turn in the 19th century, leading to the creation of a beloved modern dog. We'll also uncover the dark history of a dog used for illegal purposes, reflecting the complex relationship between humans and animals. But that's not all. There was a dog that was a fisherman's best friend, expertly retrieving nets and fish from the water. So get ready, click subscribe, and let's dive in. Cordoba Fighting Dog. The Cordoba Fighting Dog was a powerful breed from Argentina, specifically bred for dogfighting in the early 20th century. These dogs were incredibly strong, fearless, and determined, making them almost unbeatable in the fighting pits. This breed was a mix of several other tough dogs, including the Bull Terrier, Bulldog, Boxer, and Mastiff. The result was a muscular and robust dog with a strong jaw and a fierce temperament. They had short, smooth coats, usually white with some patches of color, and their ears were often cropped to avoid injuries during fights. The Cordoba Fighting Dog was known for its fierce spirit. These dogs would fight to the death, which made them valuable in dogfighting. However, their intense aggression also made them difficult to handle as pets. They were known to be extremely aggressive, not just towards other dogs, but sometimes even towards humans. This made them unsuitable for families and led to their decline as dogfighting became less popular and eventually illegal. By the mid-20th century, the breed started to fade away, becoming extinct around the 1940s and 1950s. Efforts to create a more manageable and versatile dog led to the development of the Dogo Argentino, which is now a recognized breed and still carries some of the Cordoba Fighting Dog's traits, but with a more controlled temperament. Bullenbeißer. The Bullenbeißer, also known as the German Bulldog, was an aggressive and powerful dog breed from Germany. These dogs were known for their strength, agility, and courage, making them perfect for big game hunting and guarding duties. Imagine a dog that could take on a wild boar or a bear without flinching. That was the Bullenbeißer. These dogs were large, muscular, and had a strong jaw, which was ideal for holding onto their prey. They had short, smooth coats that were usually brindle or fawn, and their ears were often cropped to prevent injuries while hunting. The Bullenbeißer was a favorite among nobles and hunters in Germany and the Netherlands. They were used in various forms of hunting, including bull baiting, which was a popular sport back in the day. The breed was so good at its job that it earned the nickname Bull Biter in German. Unfortunately, the Bullenbeißer's story took a turn in the 19th century. With the rise of firearms, the need for such powerful hunting dogs declined. Additionally, the breed was crossbred with other dogs, especially the English Bulldog, to create what we now know as the Boxer. By the early 20th century, the purebred Bullenbeißer was extinct. It played a crucial role in the development of the modern Boxer breed. So, if you have a Boxer at home, you can thank the Bullenbeißer for its fearless genes. Alpine Mastiff. The Alpine Mastiff was a massive and powerful dog breed from the Alps, primarily in Switzerland. These dogs were one of the largest and strongest breeds ever known, often weighing over 150 pounds. They were used as guard dogs, protecting livestock and homes in the mountainous regions. Alpine Mastiffs had a striking appearance with their large heads, muscular bodies, and short, dense coats. Their coats were usually a mix of brindle, fawn, and black. They had a calm and composed demeanor, but when it came to protecting their territory, they were fearless. These dogs are considered one of the ancestors of the modern Saint Bernard. The breed's strength and size made them excellent for search and rescue operations in the snowy Alps. They could traverse through deep snow and harsh weather conditions to save lost travelers. Unfortunately, the Alpine Mastiff began to decline in the 19th century. Crossbreeding with other dogs to improve certain traits led to the development of new breeds, and by the late 1800s, the purebred Alpine Mastiff had all but disappeared. The last known Alpine Mastiff was seen in the 1860s. The Alpine Mastiff may be gone, but its legacy lives on in breeds like the St. Bernard, which continues to perform search and rescue missions in the Alps, carrying on the brave spirit of its ancestor. Molossus. The Molossus was an ancient Greek dog breed known for its size, strength, and bravery. These dogs were used by the Greeks and Romans in warfare, guarding, and even hunting. They were one of the earliest examples of a true working dog, capable of protecting livestock and homes with unwavering loyalty. Molossus dogs were large and muscular, with short, dense coats that came in various colors, including black, fawn, and brindle. They had a powerful build, with broad heads and strong jaws, making them formidable opponents in battle. The Molossus are considered the ancestors of many modern Mastiff breeds, including the English Mastiff and the Neapolitan Mastiff. Their legacy of strength and loyalty has been passed down through generations of dogs. The breed was so revered in ancient times that they were often depicted in art and literature. Even Aristotle and Virgil mentioned the Molossus in their writings, praising their courage and strength. The breed was used extensively in wars and as guard dogs, protecting people and property from intruders and wild animals. By the Middle Ages, the pure Molossus breed began to fade as they were crossbred with other dogs to enhance certain traits. It's believed they gradually disappeared sometime during the Roman era. Eventually, the breed became extinct, but its influence is still seen in many modern Mastiff breeds. Old English Bulldog. The Old English Bulldog was a muscular and fearless breed from England, originally bred for the brutal sport of bull baiting. These dogs were compact, powerful, and determined, with a fierce tenacity that made them perfect for taking on bulls. They had a distinct appearance with a broad head, muscular body, and a short, smooth coat. Their coat colors varied, including brindle, fawn, red, and white. Their lower jaw protruded slightly, giving them a unique and somewhat fierce expression. The Old English Bulldogs were incredibly brave and would latch onto a bull's nose and hold on, no matter how much the bull struggled. This courage made them favorites in the bull baiting arenas of the 17th and 18th centuries. However, with the banning of bull baiting in 1835, the need for such a specialized breed declined. The breed started to fade as it was crossbred with other dogs to create more docile and companionable breeds, like the modern English Bulldog. By the early 20th century, the pure Old English Bulldog was extinct. Toy Bulldog. The Toy Bulldog was a small but mighty breed that originated in England in the 18th and 19th centuries. These little dogs were bred by crossing bulldogs with smaller breeds, aiming to create a compact yet sturdy dog that retained the bulldog's characteristic tenacity and strength. Toy Bulldogs had a stocky build, with a broad head and a short, smooth coat. Their coats came in various colors, including brindle, fawn, and white. Despite their small size, they were known for their courage and determination, making them quite popular as companion animals. One fascinating fact about the Toy Bulldog is that they were popular among the lace workers of Nottingham, England, who later took them to France when they moved there for work. This move played a significant role in the development of the French Bulldog, a breed that still exists today. Unfortunately, the Toy Bulldogs struggled with health issues due to their small size and stocky build, leading to difficulties in breeding and a high mortality rate among puppies. By the early 20th century, efforts to maintain the breed declined, and the Toy Bulldog eventually became extinct. Though the Toy Bulldog is no longer with us, its influence lives on in the beloved French Bulldog. Currie. The Currie was a small, sturdy dog breed brought to New Zealand by Polynesian settlers around 1350 AD. These dogs were an integral part of Maori culture, used for hunting, companionship, and even as a source of food and clothing. Currie dogs had a distinctive appearance with short legs, a bushy tail, and a thick, rough coat that came in various colors like white, black, brown, and a mix of these. They had pricked ears and a short muzzle, giving them a fox-like look. One interesting fact about the Kuri is that they played a significant role in Maori traditions and legends. They were often featured in stories and considered valuable members of the community. Their fur was used to make cloaks and their bones for tools and ornaments. By the early 1800s, European settlers brought new dog breeds to New Zealand, and the Kuri began to interbreed with these newcomers. By the mid-19th century, the pure Kuri had almost completely disappeared. The last known Kuri died in the 1860s, and the breed became extinct. Although the Kuri is no longer with us, its legacy lives on in the cultural artifacts and stories of the Maori people. Hare Indian Dog. The Hare Indian Dog was a unique and agile breed from North America, particularly associated with the indigenous Hare, Satu people of Canada. These dogs were swift and efficient hunters, particularly adept at chasing down hares, which is how they got their name. Hare Indian dogs were medium-sized with slender, graceful bodies. They had a pointed muzzle, erect ears, and a bushy tail. Their coat was thick and soft, usually white with patches of black or brown, making them well-suited to the cold climates of their homeland. The Hare Indian dogs were incredibly fast and could run at great speeds for long distances. This made them excellent hunting companions, capable of keeping up with the swift hares they pursued. Early European explorers and fur traders often mentioned these dogs in their journals, noting their speed and agility. By the mid-19th century, the Hare Indian dog began to decline due to interbreeding with European dogs brought by settlers. By the late 1800s, purebred Hare Indian dogs had disappeared and the breed was considered extinct. Tahltan Bear Dog. The Tahltan Bear Dog was a small but fearless breed from North America, specifically bred by the Tahltan people of British Columbia, Canada. These dogs were used for hunting large game, particularly bears, and were known for their courage and tenacity. Tahltan Bear Dogs had a distinctive appearance with a fox-like face, erect ears, and a bushy tail. They were small, usually weighing around 15 to 20 pounds, with a thick double coat that was typically black with white markings. Their size and agility made them perfect for maneuvering through dense forests. One interesting fact about the Tahltan Bear Dog is that they were highly valued by the Tahltan people for their hunting abilities. These dogs would bark and nip at the heels of bears, distracting them and allowing hunters to move in for the kill. They worked in pairs or small packs, demonstrating incredible bravery for their size. Unfortunately, with the arrival of European settlers and their larger hunting dogs, the Tahltan Bear Dog began to decline. By the mid-20th century, the breed was rare and efforts to preserve it were unsuccessful. The last known Tahltan Bear Dogs were seen in the 1970s, and the breed is now considered extinct. Salish Wool Dog. The Salish Wool Dog was a unique and fascinating breed from the Pacific Northwest of North America. They were specially bred by the Coast Salish people for their wool, which was used to make blankets and clothing before the introduction of sheep's wool. These dogs were small to medium-sized, with a thick, long, and soft coat that was perfect for shearing. They had a fluffy tail, pointed ears, and a fox-like appearance. Their coats were usually white, making the wool easy to dye. One interesting fact about the Salish Wool Dog is that they were the only known dog breed in North America to be purposefully bred for their wool. The Coast Salish people would keep these dogs in packs and shear them like sheep. The wool was prized for its quality and was used to make beautiful woven blankets and clothing. The breed began to decline in the mid-19th century as European settlers brought sheep to the region, which provided an easier source of wool. By the early 20th century, the Salish Wool Dog had nearly disappeared, and the last known dogs were seen around the 1900s. St. John's Water Dog. The St. John's Water Dog, also known as the Lesser Newfoundland, was a breed from Newfoundland, Canada, known for its exceptional swimming and retrieving abilities. These dogs were the ancestors of many modern retrievers, including the Labrador and the Golden Retriever. St. John's Water Dogs were medium-sized with a sturdy build, a thick double coat that was usually black with white markings, and webbed feet that made them excellent swimmers. They had a friendly and hard-working temperament, making them ideal companions for fishermen. One fascinating fact about the St. John's water dog is that they were often used by fishermen to retrieve nets and fish from the water. Their webbed feet and strong swimming skills made them invaluable helpers on fishing boats. By the early 20th century, the breed began to decline due to several factors, including restrictive breeding laws and the introduction of other retriever breeds. The last two known St. John's water dogs were seen in the 1980s, and the breed is now considered extinct. Paisley Terrier. The Paisley Terrier was a small, elegant breed from Scotland, known for its beautiful, long, silky coat. These dogs were bred as companion animals and show dogs in the 19th century, prized for their appearance and affectionate nature. Paisley Terriers had a delicate build with a long, flowing coat that came in various colors, including blue and tan. They had a sweet expression, with a compact body and feathered ears, making them look like little bundles of fluff. They were often shown in dog shows and were considered a status symbol among the Victorian elite, who adored their glamorous looks. The breed began to decline towards the end of the 19th century as the Yorkshire Terrier became more popular. Breeders shifted their focus to the Yorkshire Terrier, leading to the gradual disappearance of the Paisley Terrier. The breed became extinct by the early 20th century, with the last known purebred dogs disappearing around the 1920s. The Paisley Terrier may no longer be with us, but their legacy lives on in the Yorkshire Terrier. Tweed Water Spaniel. The Tweed Water Spaniel was a remarkable breed from the Scottish borders, specifically around the River Tweed. These dogs were primarily used for retrieving game from water and were known for their excellent swimming abilities and keen sense of smell. Tweed Water Spaniels had a medium-sized, sturdy build with a curly, water-resistant coat that came in liver or chocolate colors. Their ears were long and covered with curly hair, and they had a gentle and intelligent expression. One interesting fact about the Tweed Water Spaniel is that they played a significant role in the development of the modern Golden Retriever. In the late 19th century, Lord Tweedmouth crossed his Tweed Water Spaniel, named Belle, with a yellow retriever, resulting in the foundation of the Golden Retriever breed. The breed began to decline in the late 19th century as other retriever breeds, like the Golden Retriever and Labrador Retriever, became more popular. By the early 20th century, the Tweed Water Spaniel had almost completely disappeared, and the breed was declared extinct by the 1920s. Norfolk Spaniel. The Norfolk Spaniel, also known as the Shropshire Spaniel, was a medium-sized breed from England, primarily used for hunting and retrieving game. These dogs were known for their stamina, agility, and excellent scenting abilities, making them ideal hunting companions. Norfolk Spaniels had a sturdy build with a medium-length, wavy coat that came in various colors, including liver, black, and white with spots. They had long ears, a strong nose, and an eager, energetic expression. In the early 20th century, the Kennel Club in England decided to merge several Spaniel breeds under one name, leading to the Norfolk Spaniel being absorbed into the English Springer Spaniel breed. The Norfolk Spaniel began to decline in the late 19th century as breeding practices shifted and other Spaniel breeds gained popularity. By the early 20th century, the breed had disappeared, with the last known Norfolk Spaniels being registered in the early 1900s. Old Welsh Grey Sheepdog. The Old Welsh Grey Sheepdog was a hardy and versatile breed from Wales, used primarily for herding sheep in the rugged Welsh countryside. These dogs were known for their intelligence, agility, and strong herding instincts, making them invaluable to Welsh shepherds. Old Welsh Grey Sheepdogs had a medium to large build with a thick, weather-resistant coat that came in shades of gray. They had a wolf-like appearance with pointed ears, a bushy tail, and a keen, alert expression. One interesting fact about the Old Welsh Grey Sheepdog is that they were one of the oldest herding breeds in Britain, with a history dating back several centuries. These dogs were highly valued for their ability to work independently and cover large areas of difficult terrain. The breed began to decline in the 19th century as other herding breeds, such as the Border Collie, became more popular due to their easier trainability and standardized appearance. By the mid-20th century, around the 1940s and 1950s, the Old Welsh Grey Sheepdog had become rare, and the breed eventually became extinct. Dogo Cubano. The Dogo Cubano, also known as the Cuban Mastiff, was a large and formidable breed from Cuba, primarily used for guarding and catching runaway slaves in the 19th century. These dogs were known for their strength, courage, and determination. Dogo Cubanos had a muscular build with a short, smooth coat that came in various colors like fawn, brindle, and black. They had a powerful head, strong jaws, and a vigilant expression, making them excellent guard dogs. One interesting fact about the Dogo Cubano is that they were specifically bred by crossing Spanish Mastiffs with local Cuban dogs to create a breed capable of handling the harsh conditions and demands of plantation work. These dogs were highly valued for their ability to track and apprehend runaway slaves. The breed began to decline in the late 19th century after the abolition of slavery in Cuba in 1886. With the end of slavery, the need for such specialized dogs diminished. By the early 20th century, the Dogo Cubano had become extinct. Hawaiian Poi Dog. The Hawaiian Poi Dog was a small, stocky breed from Hawaii, traditionally kept by native Hawaiians as both pets and a source of food. These dogs played a significant role in Hawaiian culture and daily life for centuries. Hawaiian Poi Dogs had a unique appearance with a barrel-shaped body, short legs, and a broad, flat head. Their coat was usually short and could come in various colors. They were fed a vegetarian diet, primarily consisting of poi, a staple food made from taro root. They were considered sacred and were sometimes used in religious ceremonies. Their vegetarian diet and distinct physique set them apart from other dog breeds. The decline of the Hawaiian Poi Dog began in the 19th century with the arrival of Western settlers and their dogs. Interbreeding with these new dogs led to the gradual disappearance of the pure Poi Dog. By the early 20th century, the breed had become extinct. Southern Hound. The Southern Hound was a medium to large-sized breed from England, known for its excellent scenting abilities and endurance. These dogs were used for hunting deer and other game, valued for their ability to track scents over long distances. Southern Hounds had a strong, athletic build with a long, deep body and a smooth coat that came in various colors, including black, white, and tan. They had long ears and a soulful expression with a distinctive melodious bay. They were one of the oldest known hound breeds in Britain, with a history dating back to the Middle Ages. They were often used in packs for hunting, and their methodical tracking style made them favorites among hunters. The breed began to decline in the 18th century as faster, more agile hounds like the foxhound became preferred for hunting. By the early 19th century, the Southern Hound had almost completely disappeared, and the breed was declared extinct by the mid-19th century. Blue Poll Terrier. The Blue Poll Terrier, also known as the Blue Poll or simply the Blue Poll, was a breed of fighting dog from Scotland, particularly associated with the city of Glasgow. These dogs were known for their strength, courage, and distinctive blue-gray coat. Blue Poll Terriers had a muscular build with a broad chest, strong jaws, and a short, smooth coat that was typically blue-gray or brindle. They had a powerful and imposing appearance, making them popular in the dog-fighting arenas of the 19th century. The Blue Poll dogs were named after a notorious pirate, Paul Jones, who was said to have brought the breed to Scotland from the Americas in the late 18th century. These dogs quickly gained a reputation for their fighting prowess and were highly prized by those involved in the brutal sport of dog fighting. The decline of the Blue Poll Terrier began in the late 19th century as dog fighting became less popular and eventually illegal. The breed also faced competition from other fighting breeds like the Staffordshire Bull Terrier. By the early 20th century, the Blue Poll Terrier had become extinct. Cumberland Sheepdog. The Cumberland Sheepdog was a versatile and hard-working herding breed from the region of Cumberland in northern England. These dogs were known for their intelligence, agility, and dedication to managing livestock, making them invaluable to shepherds and farmers. Cumberland sheepdogs had a medium-sized, sturdy build with a thick, weather-resistant coat that came in various colors, including black, white, and merle. They had a keen, alert expression, erect ears, and a bushy tail, which made them well-suited to the rugged terrain and challenging weather conditions of their homeland. They were closely related to the Border Collie. Both breeds shared a common ancestry and were used for similar purposes. However, the Cumberland Sheepdog was recognized as a distinct breed in the 19th century due to its specific traits and regional significance. The breed began to decline in the late 19th and early 20th centuries as the Border Collie gained popularity. The Border Collie's superior herding abilities and standardized appearance made it the preferred choice for shepherds and farmers. By the mid-20th century, the Cumberland Sheepdog had almost completely disappeared. The last known purebred Cumberland sheepdogs were seen in the 1940s. Efforts to preserve the breed were unsuccessful, and the Cumberland Sheepdog was declared extinct by the mid-20th century. Turnspit Dog. The Turnspit Dog, also known as the kitchen dog or Vernipotter cur, was a small, sturdy breed from Britain, specifically bred to run on a wheel that turned meat over an open fire in kitchens. These dogs were known for their endurance and ability to work tirelessly for hours. Turnspit dogs had a long body, short legs, and a short, smooth coat that came in various colors, including brindle, gray, and black. They had a distinct appearance, resembling a small, elongated hound, and were often described as having a somewhat sad expression. They were a common sight in British kitchens during the 16th to 19th centuries. These dogs played a crucial role in cooking, ensuring that meat was evenly roasted by running in a wheel that turned the spit. The breed began to decline in the late 19th century as mechanical roasting devices were invented, replacing the need for these hardworking dogs. By the early 20th century, the Turnspit dog had become extinct.